Hi everyone, it's Patty. I'm back again. Another gift bag with the punch board. Yesterday I showed you directions about how to use the punch board, and we made a couple of cute little gift bags. So we did this one yesterday. Today I want to show you how to make this one. So instead of the ribbon on top, it just has a little flap. And isn't this paper just gorgeous? So this paper is, let me just get it for you. Where to go? Here it is. So this is just beautiful. And it is called the Petal Promenade Designer Series paper. And it has just some really pretty, very realistic. They actually have some things that you can cut out and use for, you know, making a card. But isn't this pretty? I mean, they're just so pretty. So anyway, we're going to use this sheet today. I thought this was a good fall one, and we're going to use this one. It could be happy birthday or whatever. So I've already gone through. If you need to learn how to use this, look at my video from yesterday, and I went step by step. Today I made a small box. So it's 10 inches, and this is 8 inches, and we're going to make a kind of a 6-inch box because we're going to cut off part of it. So I went through and I did all my punching and scoring and punching and scoring, and I came out with this, and this is what we showed yesterday. This is kind of what you're going to get. Now the lines, because this is 8 inches, they didn't go all the way down. But that's okay. We're going to cut off most of the bottom. If you do make a large box and your lines, you know, you just can't score any further, put it in your trimmer and just score it continuing. It's going to be hard to use these, but you can use this to line up on your trimmer and go all the way down. Or you could just fold it and continue on with your bone folder and kind of wing it a little bit. So anyway, for this one, we are going to take this just on this first panel, not the panel that has this, the opposite side, and we're going to create the top. So we're going to just punch this, and I saw this on a video, and I'm not sure whose it was, so I can't give credit. I think it's kind of made its way around a little bit. So I always like to look at ideas on YouTube and see what I can do. So we're lining this line up and punching it, and that's it. We're not going to do any more punching. So let's get rid of this. And now what we're going to do is take in my trimmer, and we're going to trim this off all the way across. So let me just get that. I have it on the side here. So I'm going to just, I like to work it this way. We're going to line this up so you see this little nook right here is right in, and we want to make sure that we're flat up here, and we're going to put our blade right where that is. So we're going to have this piece, and I would save this for something because it's just too pretty to get rid of it. Put that on the side. And now we're going to just fold everything up and get it all nice and creased here. This is pretty easy to crease because it's the Designer Series paper, so it's not that thick. So let me just cut this tab off. I'd like to just cut it off as a... And I actually went the wrong way. I usually go this way. That's okay. And then I like to cut the bottom one off too. Just at a little diagonal here. Okay, and then we're going to do these. And you could use your bone folder if you want. And just get them all folded up. And then this one, oh, I didn't score it across diagonal. Whoops. Let me just do that. I punched it, but I didn't score it. So I'm going to just bring it out here and pull this out and just make sure I have it scored up here. Okay, so you can get rid of this again and then just fold it down. Okay, so we're going to put our box together the same way we did it yesterday. I'm going to use this tab. I'm going to just use my tear and tape and put it down. Come on. Boy. There we go. I cut it and I tore it. How's that? And then get this off the release paper. And then we're going to just fold this so that it lines up. And it may, you know, be off a little bit, so you just kind of have to make it work. Sorry, I had to go answer my door. That was the UPS guy. Yay. So, I'm going to just fold these a little bit. I just like to pinch them. I don't have to go too crazy. And then we're going to make the bottom. So what I do is I put some adhesive here and then on here. So let me get the tear and tape down here. And then a piece on this side. I'm trying to let you see it. I don't know if you can see it. And you could put multiple pieces on here if you want to really make it sturdy. Let me do that. Let me put 2 pieces here, side by side. Okay, and then we'll put this one. Sometimes you have to press it down to then get the release paper off. So you, again, you just want to make this square as much as you can, the box. And then we'll take this side off. Let me just get my paper piercing tool. I think that might help. Get the starting of it. And if it goes over, you just bend it back on itself. Come on. Sometimes this is the stuff that drives me the craziest. Okay. Then you're going to make sure that is also square. And you can just put your bone folder in there and make sure it's all nice down and flat. So now you have your box and you have this little piece at the top. Pretty cool, right? So what I'm going to do on this one, I did the For Me to You, and this is from the Spot of Tea set, and then I just did Fresh Fig. For this one, I'm going to do the label, what is it, the Pretty Label Punch and this Label Me Pretty stamp set. So I was trying to figure out the pink, and I was like, well, I don't know if I want to have the pink. So I'm using Mossy Meadow, which is one of the greens in this set. And what I did was I mounted the this and then You're the Best. And I'm just going to ink them up with Mossy Meadow. You can see I practiced. I wanted to get the right size circle to go with it. I'm going to cover that up. That's in the middle. That's okay. And then I'll do the You're the Best over here. Okay. And let's close this up. And then I'm going to punch this with this Pretty Label Punch. And it just coordinates with that set very nicely. So you just kind of line it up. And then I'm going to use a circle punch, and it's the 1 1/4. I think I did the 1 3/8 at first, and it was a little bit big. So I like to play with things and get it just right. Okay, so we can add this right over the center here. I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue and put that right in the middle. You could pop it up with a dimensional, but I'm going to pop this up on the bag with the dimensional, so we have something for the flap to go behind. So we get that right in the middle. And then we want to make sure that when we close our bag, that our flap kind of covers that so it can fit behind it. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dimensionals and put them toward the bottom and on the sides. And then I'm going to put one right here so that it can kind of catch behind it. Let's see. So take the backing off. And then I'm going to close this up. I feel like it's getting dark in here. The sun must be going down a little bit. And I want to make sure that my dimensionals are not holding that down, but it's behind it. So see, it gives you a little bit of a lift so that this flap can go behind it like that. Isn't that cute? And you could put some gems on it. I'll probably gem it up and then I'll show it to you again. Let me see. I'll do that and I'll show you in the pictures. I'll probably put some rhinestones on either side. But aren't they pretty? I think, you know, if you put a gift card in there or some chocolate, some jewelry, this would be a great gift for someone. Now there's one more that I want to show you. So I'm going to do the same thing with this animal print, and this is from the Animal Expedition Designer Series paper, but I'm going to fold down the top a little bit. So what I did was I went through and punched it just like we talked about. This is 10 by 8 again, because I'm going to fold it. So it's the same kind of, I went through and did all my folds. I don't know if you could see them. Now, I'm not going to put holes in it right now. What I'm going to do is get my paper trimmer or a scoreboard, and I'm going to just score. Now, this is my cutting blade. I want to score, I'm going to put it this way. How much do I want to do? I think maybe 1.5. 2 inches might be too much. We're going to, I haven't done this, so we're trying it together. I'm going to go 2 inches and we're going to score it. Okay, so let's get rid of this. We'll see how it turns out. It might be a flop. Who knows? And I'm going to cut this here just like normal. Now, I'm not going to cut this side because I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm going to fold it first. And this is my process of kind of figuring things out on the fly. So I'm hoping that the box is going to fold up nicely and that can fold down over it, if that makes sense. So I'm folding all my main lines, or my main scores, not the little side pouchy things. Okay, and we'll do this, and this, and this, and this. Now I'm hoping on this way, let's see, I don't think I'm going to punch it. I think I'll do a clip. With some ribbon. I haven't figured this one out yet, so again, we're winging it. So do I need to have a tab here? I think I do. I think what I'm going to do is cut this here and do a tab like this. What am I doing? I want it to go this way. So let's see if this is going to work out okay. I've got to fold this. I know I'm folding fast and furiously here. So I think we could do this. That looks good. Cute, right? So let's, and this time I'm going to use the liquid glue. And you just want to be cautious not to put too much on, but this is a strong glue. You could use fast fuse if you have fast fuse, or the tear and tape. This one, it gives you a little bit of time to get it just where you want it. Let's see. I feel like this is down further than this. And maybe I should have adhered the... I think that's okay. I may put some glue dots in here. Let me just put a little liquid glue in here just to hold it down. And same here. Just a little blob of it. I don't think it needed to go across the whole thing. But there you go. Isn't that cute? And again, remember I said when I fed this in, I fed it in this way because we don't want these guys to be upside down. So you have to be careful when you feed it into here that the bottom goes in here in the top, if that makes sense, because you're making the bottom with all this punching and scoring. So you do not want to have it upside down, because then you'll have an upside down box and that wouldn't be too cool. Okay. So let's put this guy down. I'm going to do a little bit more of the liquid glue. Just run a lab a little bit here. Square your box. I think this paper is just so cute. Be great for a little boy. Give him a little gift card to, I was going to say Toys R Us, but no more Toys R Us. And then for this, again, I would go down here, take my bone folder, and just tap it so make sure it's all down. Hope you could see this. Just tap it. Isn't that pretty inside? And I'm thinking I need a little more glue here. And hold that in place for just a minute. Okay, that's cute. So let's see what kind of ribbon we want to put, or what do we want to do, a clip? I'm thinking I could have punched right through both sheets, but I think I didn't want a ribbon this time. Okay, up back. I just stepped away for a minute because I wanted to figure out what I was doing. I didn't take it this far before. So I cut out a stitch oval, and I'm going to use the stamp from Animal Outing, which goes with this paper, and I'm going to do the Wild About You. So again, I think this would be really cute for a little boy or a little girl. And what we can do is just ink this up. This is Call Me Clover. It's one of the new colors, new in colors. And we'll just stamp him down. Wild About You. Love it. Let's get rid of this because I think this is just taking up room here. And I also have, let's see, what do I have? I have this leaf ribbon, and I'm trying to figure out how cute would this be, kind of wrapped around it a little bit. I think I'm going to do something like that. And then I'll trim the bottoms. So just bear with me. Let me find my dimensionals. I have everything here. I'm just piling it on over and over again. So let's put these down. I'm putting kind of a lot down just to make sure it's good and stuck. Take off the backings. Dimensionals are good for bags because they allow the bag to kind of close up and move without it being stuck so tight. And I think I'm just gonna I should use my better scissors. My ribbon scissors. I'm going to just go right by this leaf. And that's kind of cute. Let me just cut this little edge off. I don't like that it's hanging out there. Okay. It's okay. I'm not sure I'm crazy about it. And then I want to use the one of the clips to close up the top. So these are the galvanized clips, and they're just clips. That's it. So you can have it facing this way, and just put it kind of. And these are really tight, so I open them up a little bit. Because this is a lot of paper that we're clipping down. There we go. I don't know if I should put a clip on the other end too. I'll put this right in the middle. I don't think I really want it in the middle. There we go. I think that looks good. I'm gonna call it finished. So, you know, these are the boxes so far. I think they're cute. I made this one. I made this one. So I'm getting inundated with boxes. And then I have one more little thing to show you how to make like a little gift card holder. So come back again tomorrow. Actually Friday. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And see what I did to make that. But I think you can make a lot of nice little gift boxes or bags using this punch tool. So anyway, thanks a lot. If you have any questions, let me know. And let me just see, are you guys able to see all this good stuff? I'm just looking at my camera. If you want to purchase any of these, come to PS Paper Crafts and you can purchase the punch board, the paper. I'll have everything all kind of laid out there, what sizes I use for each of these. And then you can shop there and make some of your own. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.